the cash flow crisis that almost killed Dimitri's $2 million business. What if I told you that Dimitri was literally working 100 hours a week, flying to China monthly, and was about to close his cable supply business despite doing literally $2 million in revenue? Well, the problem wasn't his work ethic. It was actually his margins. In the next 12 minutes, I'll show you how the emergency margin repair framework that not only saved his business, but actually transformed his life. Dimitri from Direct Cable Supplies was a poster child for working hard but not smart. Chinese factory trips every month, 100-hour plus weeks, unloading containers, doing everything and still hemorrhaging cash. His wife was stressed, the business was on literally life support, and he was considering shutting it all down. Now, the breaking point actually came when he realized he was making more money as an employee than actually as a business owner. And literally, that's when he called me. Here's what we discovered literally in the first session. His margins were 8%. 8 bloody percent. He was essentially running a charity for customers. Every job was priced to win, not profit. Sound familiar? Now, I want to teach you about the emergency margin repair framework. It's got 4 steps to it, and Dimitri, like a trooper, implemented all of them within 30 days. Step 1, the bleeding audit. Well, we need to calculate real margins, and you want to be doing that on your last 10 jobs. Include all the time, all the admin, all the follow-ups, warranty, everything. See, most business owners actually get a nasty shock when they see their real margins. Step 2, well, you got to stop the bleeding. No more quotes under 30% minimum margin. It's not negotiable. And you want to add current pricing subject to materials clause right into your contracts. Also build in weekly rate reviews for long jobs because if you're on a job for 6 months, 9 months, 10 months, depending on what it is, sometimes, expenses are going up, materials are going up. Now, step 3, what I call the margin protection protocol. Variations charged at cost, plus 20, plus 30, plus 40, depending on your industry. No free extras ever, right? Don't start doing everything for free. Now, I know what you can say here. Might go, oh, well, that's a part of what we do. And I'm okay with that. But sooner or later, you got to make sure it's right. And make sure you update those orders in writing before you even start. I can't tell you how many business owners actually don't do any of that stuff. And then they wonder why, all hours add up over a long job. And that could be literally days and or weeks extra that you're paying your team, but you're not getting paid for, right? And weekly margin check-ins on active jobs. You need to know where you're at. Now, step 4 is actually client education. Explain why quality costs more. Show value of your guarantees, right? Compare to cheap competitors, problems that they have, and due to market conditions, our pricing actually reflects quality standards. That's what you want to make sure that you've got, right? Now, here's exactly how to implement this week. You want to make sure that you do what? Calculate real margins on your last 10 jobs, including all time. Set 30% minimum margins as non-negotiable. Implement cost plus, right, on all variations, 10%, 20, 30, 40, depending on your industry. And make sure that you add margin protection clauses to new quotes, starting as soon as you see this. Let's get it going. Dimitri did this, and let me tell you, within 90 days, he'd literally restructured his entire business model. He reduced Chinese trips to literally every 6 months, which is awesome. He was picking up his kids from school daily while the business pretty much ran without him. Why? Because we put strategies in place. This is just one strategy. Now, I know what you may be thinking, right? You may be thinking, but Nick, my customers won't pay higher prices. Wrong. Bad customers won't pay proper prices anyway. Good customers expect them. Dimitri thought the same thing. Then he won premium clients who paid him on time and respected his expertise and who he was and the product that he delivered. That's what I love about it. Now, Emergency margin repair is just one of my 48 frameworks in my S3 system. If you want the complete approach that saved Dimitri's business, my elite group coaching program or premium private program may be good for you. The links are below. Applications required. Not everybody's ready actually for real change.